Hello YouTube, this is Tim Stanley, your favorite movie critic, and today I'm reviewing Creed 3. And again, I'm going to say that this is Creed 3. And as I said, actually on Facebook, which this is going to Facebook too, Creed 3 is not Rocky 3. And again, Creed 3 is not Rocky 3. I say that to say this. Love all the Rocky movies, from Rocky 1 to Rocky Balboa. And I even like how they've continued the series from Creed 1 to Creed 2. I like the fact that they've been able to go through and say, hey, guess what? There is a continuation of the story. There is more to the story. This time they were able to go kind of like a full circle, because in Creed 1, we see Donnie, or Adonis, as a child being adopted to Mary, who is Apollo Creed's wife. And you only get that little bit of that story about how he's adopted, the fact that he was in a boys' home, and spoiler alert if you have not seen Creed 1, so a little bit of a spoiler alert. And you see the fact that, hey, he sees who his dad is, he sees who his dad was, the boxer that he was, Apollo Creed, how he fought against Rocky, how he fought against Ivan Drago, and it's just one of those things that he wanted to become a fighter just like his dad. But I think he also just wanted to become a fighter because that's just who he was. He just wanted to fight, or box. And he really does have to prove himself. But he first proves it to himself by doing like fights in Mexico. And again, spoiler alert for Creed 1 if you haven't seen it. He does 15 matches, I want to say. And then he comes to the States, or comes back to the States, gives up his money, literally gives up the money that he had, gives up a great job that he had, because he wants to focus on a professional fighting career. And I'm like, okay, I can see that. But instead of, well, okay, they do show the Delphi Gym, which was also shown in the Rocky series, where Apollo Creed learned how to fight. But the people there said that they would not train him because they just didn't want him to be in that life. And again, I am going to get this back to Creed 3. Basically with Creed 1, it was literally Adonis proving himself. Creed 2, again, yes, he's proving himself, but he's also proving himself by going up against Victor Drago, Ivan Drago's son. And it's like, yeah, Drago and Creed, you can't think of one without the other. And it was literally a toe-to-toe match. Both the first match where he lost, or even though it was a disqualification, and then the second match where he came back and he won. And he won with Ivan Drago throwing in the towel just to make sure that his son wouldn't lose. And again, great movie. Like I said, I like the fact that they've been able to continue the movies with the Creed story. And now onto this one. First off, Michael B. Jordan, great actor. I like him as Adonis Creed, and I like him as Killmonger. Again, he knows how to play his roles, and he knows how to get into his role. Jonathan Majors, he played Diamond Dame Anderson in this movie, and he was a great villain, or if you want to call him a villain, that's the best way to put it. He's also played Kang, or if you're a Marvel fan, he's played the variants of Kang and Kang himself. So, in other words, he's just played Kang. So again, both of them great actors. They told a really great story. This one I'm not going to spoil. I do recommend, if you like the Rocky movies, if you've watched the Creed movies so far, go and watch this. Trust me, you will not regret it. So again, if you get your chance, go see Creed 3. You will like the continuation of the story. There is a little bit of a tearjerker. Well, I mean, they have some emotional scenes in there where it's like, okay, yeah, you want to cry. But again, you're allowed to. You're allowed to have emotions. But overall, great movie. Like I said, if you like the Rocky movies, if you like Creed 1 and 2, definitely go see Creed 3. And again, if you just like the boxing aspect of it also. So, other than that, this is Tim Stanley, your favorite movie critic. Feel free to leave your comments, and thank you, and have a great day.